No, shut up. Shut the fuck up for a second and listen. You ever see a nature documentary where the gazelle starts hanging out with the lion? Not because the lion's had a change of heart and went vegan, but because the gazelle thinks they're both, victims of the safari jeep. That is Queers for Palestine. It is the single most avant-garde piece of performance art since Yoko Ono screamed into a microphone for 20 minutes. So this broad, pink hair, septum piercing, wearing a shirt that says gender is a social construct. And she's marching next to a guy who hasn't trimmed his beard since the Soviets left Kabul. A guy who thinks a woman's face is a spoiler alert he didn't ask for. Now you gotta appreciate the vibe here. On one hand, you got the Sparkle Brigade. They want safe spaces. They slash them pronouns. They want a gluten-free, trigger warning labeled existence. And on the other hand, you got the Sharia hardcore. These guys don't believe in safe spaces. They believe in very high places, specifically throwing you off of them if they catch you looking at a man's ankles with too much enthusiasm. You think they talk? You think they grab a falafel and hash it out? Hey, Ahmed, after we liberate the territory, can we open a vegan, polyamorous pottery studio in Gaza City? And Ahmed is just sitting there, stroking 3 feet of facial hair, thinking about how he's going to need a much taller ladder to deal with this problem. It's the ultimate, the enemy of my enemy is my guy who I'll murder last. That's the special connection. It's a marriage of convenience, where one person is planning the honeymoon in Mykonos, and the other person is getting ready for these 70 virgins in heaven after you know what. It's like a suicidal chicken holding a sign that says, more seasoning for Colonel Sanders. You gotta respect the commitment to the bit. They're standing in the middle of the street screaming for the rights of a culture that, if they actually showed up there in those outfits, would have them featured in a very different kind of viral video. And I ain't talking about TikTok,